Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. It's Apex Hunter, and today we're going to be doing another Hotlap challenge, this time in the 1997 Nissan GTR R33. Let's go look at our stats, our specs for today's challenge. We're running about 320 horsepower, about the same in torque. 3,400 pounds, a little bit heavy, but this is actually our first four-wheel drive car of the series. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes around the tight and twisty track. We're going to be running, I think, we're going to slide our brake bias all the way to the back to help understeer the four-wheel drive car. And because this is my channel and my series, I've suddenly decided that if any car has downforce, we're going to run it at its maximum setting. We're going to run downforce at maximum setting for every single car if it is adjustable. So, because it is a small track, and that is what you would want. So no matter what it is, whether it's, you know, a Group 4 car or a Formula 1 car, that's what we're going to do. So standard transmission, standard suspension, everything else, traction control is off, super soft tires, and let's see what it can do. So first impressions, let's feel the car out, look it over. It looks pretty good. I've always been a fan of GTRs. Love that shot of the rear wing. Love the interior. Sounds good. Just pure traction. This thing is going to be money out of slow speed corners. That was where the Hellcat suffered. It is not very strong leaving the corner. It had tons of wheel spin. So let's see how this compares. Going into the first corner. Very composed at the moment. Into the tight hairpin. So important to keep it close to the curb. Use every inch of the track. Second gear is very nice for that section. Ah, the car rotated more than I expected there. It caught me off guard. Now obviously we do expect to be faster than the Miata, given our horsepower advantage. I don't expect us to beat the Hellcat, but you never know. The Hellcat did not handle well, and it was about 1,000 pounds heavier than this. So a flyer of a lap, and you might get lucky. Anyways, banker lap out of the way. That's a 101.7. Already several seconds faster than the Miata. Oh, wow, okay. Lost the car big time there talking. And I think to counteract that, I'm going to go to my brake bias and I'm going to knock that down a little bit. Ton of mistakes. Here we go. Braking nice and smooth into the first turn. Use every bit of the racetrack. We've improved a little bit already, about a 1/10. Bring the car in tight. Use the all-wheel drive to pull us out of the corner. A little bit of a tuck, a little bit of a tire on the grass, but we still had 2 on, so track limits is fine. Leave it wide. Apex, power on, accelerate, 6/10 up and gaining. Very good. Into the final corner. A little bit of time there, not a very good line. We're losing time to our first lap. 101.3. More time to be had though. Definitely more time to be had. I think I need to abuse the all-wheel drive out of the corners more aggressively. Prime example there, already gained a 1/10. Use the curb to help turn the car a little bit. It worked well. Yeah, we can definitely be much more aggressive on the throttle. The four-wheel drive is a little bit of a safety blanket on this track. Turn the car. Oh, on the throttle just a hair early. and that's going to cost us some time. We're still up though by about 2/10, so we will probably go faster this lap if we apex a little bit later than we did before, and on the throttle nice and early, and we will go faster by 4.5 of a second. Lost the rear end on entry a little bit, cost us time. I don't like being that wild, but it is fun sometimes, you have to admit. Another decent exit, but I don't think this lap is going to hold a candle. Yeah, I'm just going to back off, collect my thoughts. We're at a 1:08 right now, which class-wise I would say is about where this car belongs. Looking at our optimal, it's only a couple hundredths off of our best sectors. So I think we can go a little bit faster. I'm not going to give up just yet, but I would be very much happy with the time we have at the moment. Oh, not a good start to the lap. I'm a time traveler. Alright. So let's not hit the wall this time. Beautiful. Let's get a nice clean entry to this corner. Trail brake just a little bit to keep the nose planted. And now plant the power. We've gained a little bit, up by another 1/10.5. Turn it in. As soon as we touch the curb, we plant the power. Good. Very solid. Through the right kink, up by 1/4 of a second now. Late apex. Turn the car on the curb. Went through there very, very well. Up by 1/2 second now. And this is a good lap. Things are looking good. 1 corner to go. What's our top speed? About 110 miles an hour. A little bit wide on entry, but we should be able to bring it back. We brought it back very well. We're going to go even faster. We're up by 0.6 of a second, bringing us to a 1:289. And I thought that was a solid lap time for the Nissan GTR R33. So let's check out our time in all of its glory on the leaderboard. The only 300 class car so far. Overall, it sits second between the Charger Hellcat, between the Charger Hellcat and the Miata. Unfortunately, we weren't quite able to break the 1-minute barrier, but we did come close. So I think that's where I'm going to end the challenge. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would very much appreciate a like or a subscription. If there's anything else you want to see, your favorite car or things like that, go around the track, do feel free to leave your thought in the comments down below. I am Apex Hunter. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.